Here's Davila. Gonna slide it to the left side. López there in the box. He's gonna shoot and scores! The Toros are on the board. Frank López with the goal, and in the 64th minute, the Toros have the lead.
That is a spectacular score and a very, very crafty job by Frank López. Defender, take a look at this right here, just picking the defense apart and somehow gets enough of a bend on that to work it around the defender and the outstretched arms of Christian Herrera. Rio Grande Valley finds himself up 1-0.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Big week for 901 FC. For, of course, you look at the table and for personal reasons, as you mentioned, Pete.
Oh, this ball, well played. Dolly, crossing, and it's in the net. Rodrigo da Costa against his former team puts his new team up 1-0.
My shoulders a bit here, but what build-up play for 901 FC. You see the speed there from Rashawn Dolly streaking down the line. First-time ball, excellent ball as well. And that's just pure determination. Getting to the near post for Rodrigo da Costa, getting anything possible he could on it. You see the pain there from Malou, the FC Tulsa defender. What a goal for 901 FC. 1-0 to the boys in blue.
Seemed to be a fairly easy decision for Melvin Rivas. Da Costa trying to turn against McCabe. Oh, it's a second goal for 901 FC, Rashawn Dolly. His second goal of the season, and Memphis doubles its lead in the 25th minute.
Here off and running. You see the entry pass there from Akeem Ward, and Da Costa spins his man. Great ball on top of the box. And I tell you what, Pete, that Rashawn Dolly made that look easy, but not an easy to finish at all as it was bouncing. Dolly catches it off the bounce there, and just a calm left-handed finish. Calm little celebration for Rashawn Dolly. Goal and assist already.
As we said, Stephen Glass, the Memphis manager, shuffling the deck a little bit because of three. And a ball won back very nicely by Jeremy Kelly. Oh, what a ball to Casilladu. Trying to settle, get to a stronger right foot. Hyndman from distance. It's a third. Emerson Hyndman opens his Memphis account. A strike from distance in the 48th minute.
It started off with the ball, the entry ball from Emerson Hyndman, and nice move there. Maybe a fortunate bounce from Laurent Casilladu, and look at this hit right here. Just an absolute bullet to the near post. Just leaves Michael Nelson standing. Nothing he can do about that. You see Emerson Hyndman getting both feet off of the ground there. It's just a very dangerous free kick.
Malloy, back post, hit it in! A fourth goal for 901 FC. Well delivered ball by Malloy. And Jelani Peters celebrates. Different Memphis player to find the back of the net, 4-0.
So what a ball that was from Aaron Malloy. You can see great angle here, just whips it into the back post and puts it right on Peters' head on the back post, and not too much that FC Tulsa can do about that.
Yeah, it's been a busy couple days.
Anderson Asidu pushing forward for the Legion.
There
Great ball across. Nwegbo scores!
Nice.
Birmingham Legion in front. Right as Dominique Wilkins jumps on the mic, the Legion take the lead.
Well, there's the good luck charm. Exactly what they're going to look to do is get it wide. Anderson comes across, and Nwegbo was in behind. He managed to get behind the defense, and they broke the line with the pass to Anderson, and Nwegbo just stepped in behind, and super easy finish for them. It's a good goal.
Pasher. Martínez.
Well done.
Brett stayed on
What a
side.
goal.
Won the game. Neco Brett puts it away.
Who else?
2-0 to Legion FC.
Who else? That was a phenomenal play. Extremely. Comes wide, and they have a little bit of combination between Pasher, Enzo, and Juan, and attacking ball, and one touch, and a phenomenal finish by
Armenakas. He's going to look to go across for Trejo, and Trejo is through, and Trejo opens up the scoring for Rising here in the 31st minute. And what a big goal that was, as the lab is deflated. This season for Danny Trejo. You can see What a calm finish there.
It was all about that first touch. That first touch, and he takes an extra little touch as well there, but that first touch just makes it so hard for Schwartz to be able to defend, and it just sets it up perfectly, just slotted in that bottom corner and turn back.
Here's Moar. Santi Moar not shy when he gets around the 18-yard box. This goes out to Schwartz. Portillo now. Finds Moreno, the turn from Moreno, and Amando Moreno fires it home. El Sayahin has equalized here for New Mexico in the 51st minute. And the Lab is going crazy here, Chris.
You can see how far Armando Moreno has ran to celebrate with the New Mexico United fans. What a turn that is by Moreno. There's so much traffic there as well, and he's onto it so quickly. No time for Rakowski to react and get off.
It's actually the 30th assist of Justin Portillo's career in USL Championship play. So the Iceman scores against RGV, finds himself assisting a goal as Phoenix able to go ahead. It's Arteaga as he gets in between the center backs. And the look of despair from the New Mexico United defense as Phoenix with a quick answer to retake the lead. Top here at the Lab. Arteaga slides one home. It's the insurance goal for Rising, and they're going to be walking out of here with all 3 points tonight.
That's the guy that you did not want finding any kind of space in and around the 18-yard box. The turn, the finish, Tambakas, all he can do is just watch it pop into the bottom corner there.
On Richard Sanchez. But now here's Quinn. Plays it ahead on the right. Budati with it. Plays it back. Here's a shot from distance, and it goal! Cam Lindley in the 73rd minute, and Indy jumps on top, 1-0.
That's what happened last week against Charleston. I mean, come on. That's as likely to end up in Hartford, downtown, as it is to end up in the back of the net. It's the sweetest strike. It's a brilliant strike. But once again, Hartford are penalised. And I said defensively, it's not been that bad this evening from Hartford.
Here's a turnover. Molina plays it into the box. Here's a shot and a goal. And that should do it. Molina with a beautiful setup, and it's 2-0, Indy 11.
You've got as many attackers on the pitch. Defensively, you're all at sea because most of your players are further forward. It looked onside. It's a good finish, and it wraps it up. And I tell you what, it took a long time for him to get on the field, Douglas Martínez, but when he did, he celebrates with the other player, Roberto Molino, who got the assist.
Blackstock, beaten by Riley. He's on a yellow card, does very well to win that tackle. Cut play back and then look forward. Low ball on the touchline. Perez pokes it past his opponent. Has two options with him. Moon moving from the left wing back role. Perez still with it. Left-footed shot is in. A solo effort from Adrien Perez. And out of nothing, breaks the match open. It's 1-0 San Diego on the road.
Pittsburgh start to back up into their own 18. Obviously, that touch around DeShields was tremendous by Perez. But just driving, and then that space on his left foot. A little bit on the bounce there.
Yeah. Just a really good shot.
Yeah, just the pace and the accuracy that Perez strikes that with. Then you leave yourself where you go ahead and press for the second goal, but if you're unable to find that equalizer.
Oh, a heavy touch. Forbes, he can't get his foot to it. A vital foot put in by Adams. Gets that away, right what you were talking about. Just something that could fall their way. Forbes, low pass. Finds Ibarra, low one in, Showunmi. Oh, what a finish. Scoops it in with the inside of his foot.
Allows Pittsburgh to feel some of that momentum. Canardo Forbes plays this ball into Ibarra.
What a finish.
So clever, and that's just knowing exactly the space that you're occupying
He didn't even look at the goal.
Yeah, inside the box.
Well, he did look at the goal there.
and just knowing that you want to guide it on frame.
Will tick over likely into extra time when this is taken. Awkward for Vegas to deal with because it could be put on frame as well as into the box. 6 minutes of added time. Into the box, towards the back post. The header's in! Osumanu will run back to his bench with the lead taken for Pittsburgh.
I mean, you give him an opportunity. That right-footed service, I mean, the shape on the ball, putting Koke Vegas in a position where he cannot leave his line. And Osumanu getting over the top of his defender.
Everyone knows what Loudon is trying to do to put the ball in the back of the net. Ryan tied for third in USL Championship in goals this year. Here's a beautiful opportunity, and Tommy Williamson has the breakthrough for Loudon.
Loudon United is patient in the attack. Williamson holds his run. Tampa Bay continues to drop off. Loudon United recognizes that, and they wait until they have to play a ball over the top. Receive the ball in the middle of the field, and Williamson just waiting for that ball to come in beyond. He's open. The two center backs don't close that space, and Williamson has all the time just to redirect this ball. There's a lot of pace coming off of Rocha's ball, and all that Williamson has to do is redirect that with his run. He's facing goal and side netting, so he doesn't have to change his position. Well-timed run and a great finish for Loudon United. Able to get results. The Rowdies only 4 losses this season and conceding only 17 goals. Consistency is the biggest word for a team that's seeing some turnover right now.
Oh, wide open run. Arman puts it through. The equalizer from Jake Arman.
Arman makes a great run that they can take. Rowdies have been able to switch the point of attack. Watch as in the middle of the field, they see that Arman's making this run. All they have to do is pass it off. It's a great ball that leads into Arman's run, which allows Arman to hit this one touch. Loudon United not able to track back defensively and get into a 4-back position. So there's not a numbers up, and Arman.
This ball comes all the way through to Jackson Hopkins once again. Hopkins having one, and it's blocked by Kleeman, but stays in play. Williamson already a goal tonight, lays it off, one touch home from Hopkins.
Hopkins continuing his run into the attack. He holds his run as well, the position defensively to slow this down. Watch as Hopkins is the one who initially receives the ball looking for the shot, and instead of continuing his run inside the box, he drags himself at the top of the 18 and waits for that ball to come inside. Nobody steps to Hopkins. No defender for the Rowdies sees that ball coming inside, and all Hopkins has to do is receive that ball, one touch, and use his instep so he can direct it side netting. There's enough power coming on that ball.
Shots are 5-5 tonight, and 2-1 on target in favor of Loudon United. Harris in front, and we are level. What a ball by Harris. And once again, Tampa Bay have found the equalizer. Cal Jennings this time makes it 2-2.
Harris gets into the wide areas and does a good job to continue his run because nobody from Loudon United is closing down that space. Watch as Harris, as he gets that ball inside the 6, the ball stays on the ground, which makes it really easy for Jennings to finish that ball. The ball coming in with the pace, all Jennings has to do is get a touch on it to redirect it because of the pace and speed.
Jennings once again trying to find Williams.
It's a long season too, and when you have a young team like Loudon United is, they're gonna have to go with the ebbs and flows and learn from this.
Williams finding Jennings, delaying, and he scores! A brace for Jennings, and Tampa Bay ahead for the first time.
Realizes that and continues his run inside the 18. Watches Williams is the one who wins this ball against Loudoun United, and he just continues his run because nobody is stepping to him and making it difficult for him to play. Jennings has no mark. He's patient at the top of the 6. The ball gets played on the ground for Williams, so it's very easy for Jennings to deal with. And watch as Jennings comes onto your screen from the right side. So patient, he cuts that ball inside, which
omnipresent late in this match. Back the other way, Doherty took a hard hit. They'll let him play the advantage. Cal Jennings slays it off, and Tampa Bay have scored again. Jake LaCava puts this match to rest.
Doesn't get ahead of the Loudoun United players. He waits so that he doesn't find himself in an offside position. Watches Jennings. He takes this ball all the way up, and as soon as Jacquemin steps off of his line, he sees that LaCava is here with his run. 2v1 situation. All Jennings had to do was keep that one on the ground, and LaCava slides this one home with no pressure on him.
And to his credit, he owned it, man. When you asked him about the run of form away from home, he said, yeah, it was a mental block for us.
That ball's headed in to the back of the net. Oiloski puts Orange County in the lead here in the 23rd minute. Good job marking Oiloski. In the last 90 seconds, they gave him more space than he should have had all night combined. That ball goes up in the air, and people stopped. And Oiloski, watch how much space he ends up getting here.
He's all by himself.
That's a late closing defender, makes it look closer than it is.
Feels like he's provided a little bit of that glue, cohesion, find some attacking moments. Here he is in space. First time touch. Mushagalusa! Louisville leads in his own beat. That sets up Enoch Mushagalusa for a 1-0 lead.
The feed from McCabe, the run, the move without the ball, anticipating the run from the defender, the setup is just perfect. And then Mushagalusa takes his time, understands that he has some time to finish and to make sure this goes to the back of the net, and that's exactly what happens. That's high quality soccer, right place, right.
Dolly. Graham Smith just trying to get that into space for DaCosta. DaCosta trying to turn. DaCosta, a ball ahead to Hyndman, intercepted. It's a goal for 901 FC. Kisiadu puts the home side on top 1-0.
And that's how quick they can do it, Pete. The first time they enter the 18-yard box, they score a goal. He's much of a celebration against his former club and against his former manager that, of course, he has so much respect for. But look at this ball from Rodrigo DaCosta. Such a difficult ball. Put Declan Wynn in an awkward position, and then just an easy finish.
And DaCosta fourth in the league in chances created. Wynn had Hyndman well marked, but it bounced out. Room service to Kisiadu, and Trey Muse could not get to it. 1-0 to Memphis.
You see the muted celebration from Kisiadu, but
Malloy. Aggressive tackle there. Chris Allen on a push forward. Barajas save, and then headed in on the rebound, and we are level at 1 in the 26th minute. Avila. The initial save made by Romig, but right to Avila, and the header levels terms at 1.
Once a shot, you see him here, tons of space there, and just drives this ball into Romig, who probably would have wanted to do better with that shot, but it fell right to Avila, who just was able to tuck that ball into the back of the goal. But once again, you see the rocket of a shot there, catches it off the bounce, and Avila right place, right time, and Drew Romig will certainly want that one back at the end of the day.
Avila appearing in just his 6th match. He opens his account. And so all even at one. So
every time a 901 FC player gets their foot stuck on the ball, a Battery player is right there to take it right off them, and they attack so quickly.
This long ball. This is onside, and it's a second goal. Barajas this time, and it's 2-1 to the Battery. Barajas, his second goal of the season.
What a fantastic goal that was from the Battery. After that pass, you see this ball just whipped across the entire back line from Povara, and Barajas just found himself in acres of space. Look at that first touch, and then second touch, left foot to right foot. Barajas has certainly been the best player on the pitch so far for the Battery, and look at this touch right there. First touch, second touch, bang. Sends roaming the wrong way. 2-1 to the Battery.
And Memphis, and I think with some validity, wanted an offside. They are 7-0-2 of a halftime lead, or tied. They are 0-2-2 when they trail at the interval. Oh my, a misplay here, and it's a goal to the 901. A misplay by Trey Muse, and Rashawn Dolly, his third goal of the season, is an equalizer in first half stoppage time.
Well, Pete, Rashawn Dolly had an awful lot to do to be able to score this goal. You saw the hustle there, and Trey Muse just gets this one all wrong. Look, his foot got caught in the turf there, and calm finish there from Rashawn Dolly. What an important goal that was at the end of the half to tie this thing up, but Trey Muse just almost blooper level gets that thing all wrong. And a great finish from Rashawn Dolly at full sprint. He had a lot to do there.
And not an easy finish by Dolly. It looked like Muse got his studs caught in the turf and into the side netting.
With Bruno López coming into this game, Pete, I think this could be a really good match for him if he can find it, get his foot on the ball in the right areas.
Memphis gave it away. Polvara with the interception, but Memphis wins it back. Kisidu. Oh, what a great ball this is! Lapa in space. Lapa. Da Costa. It's in the net. It's in the net. Rodrigo Da Costa.
Pete, we just said it. Bruno Lapa with his first touch. His first touches of the game. As we see here, the turnover from the Battery. Jeremy Kelly picks it up, and look at this ball right here from Kisidu. Just slips in Lapa, who had great vision to be able to slot Da Costa, who stayed on side as well, and what a finish that was. 3-2 to 901.
And Muse coming way off his line and easily slotted home by Da Costa.
Yeah, maybe not a... Trey Muse, of course, was put in a really awkward situation there, which all the credit to 901 FC. Maybe Muse could have just went through Bruno Lapa. Not a lot that he could do there.
Here's Hamilton now. Picked up by Foster. He finds Swartz, who's unmarked. Swartz plays the delivery right in to Moreno! And Amando Moreno gets on his bike to open the scoring. New Mexico takes the lead here in the 33rd minute.
What a hit from Amando Moreno. Great job by Harry Swartz.
Have another look here at this TLC replay. Harry Swartz able to connect with Ryden. And then the bicycle kick, and the replay being shown on the big board here at the lab, and gets another round of applause from the 10,000 plus that are in attendance here tonight.
And you see it right there. Mahoney, it was his responsibility to mark Moreno, and on the initial ball over from Harry Swartz, he...
First looking to play this up for Will Seymour.
Great job to keep that ball in and make it dangerous.
Here's Rivas now. He's got options. Daniel Bruce has scored once again for New Mexico. 2 goals on the season for the Englishman, and it's a 2-0 lead for the black and yellow.
Give some credit along that right side, as we mentioned, to keep that ball in and make it dangerous. You find Sergio Rivas. He puts the ball across to Daniel Bruce. It's a simple tap home at that point. Well done. Last few matches, and he has come through. It's a great pass from Sergio Rivas, by the way. He receives it on his right foot, immediate tap through, and a first time just back post simple tap from Bruce. It looked simple, it wasn't easy, but he made it simple. Just go back post. You don't have to blast it. Well done.
Great. Keeping New Mexico moving forward. Here's Tejada. Cross goes in for Wheeler, and switchbacks have pulled one back here with under 20 minutes to go. The substitute, Aaron Wheeler, finding the back of the net.
A simple ball. The first ball that Wheeler touched, by the way, since coming into the match. His first touch is a goal.
American.
It's a nice ball from Tejada. Was that touched in by Ryden?
We'll have to get a better look there. And actually, it looks like it was Kalen Ryden.
I think it's an own goal on Ryden there.
Not a lot of link-up play between those two.
Good step forward to win the ball. A chance for Malou! It had to be him, and it had to be Oakland.
Really good step there by Cedeno for Oakland. And what a ball played in by Mufeka. That left-footed, textured ball right in behind, and Formella decisive with the first touch, preps it. And we talk about perspective and approaches. I mean, you're sitting at 0-0, and you feel like you're playing with a lot of confidence, and you're playing with a lot of momentum going forward.
Cross comes in front, and we are level! Finally, out of nowhere, Arteaga equalizes.
Drags him wide, explodes around, and the shape and the pace in which he's able to whip this cross in. And Arteaga working off the back shoulder of the Oakland defenders. Everybody's focus is on the ball, on the service. He's
Murphy strikes. Siaha comes up with another incredible save. A double fist pump for the goalie, and he celebrates as Monterey now breaks wide open. This is Dixon. He's got Zaleski, lays it off, the shot, and it's a counterattack goal! Monterey Bay FC leads 1-0.
Monterey Bay proving how strong they are in transition once they win the ball. No time to find Dixon on the other end of the field. Watch as Dixon's checking his shoulder this entire time. Valesky is following Dixon out wide. It's a 2v1 situation.
And now the penalty kick for Sebastian Herrera, looking for goal number 3. That's number 4, and there it is. Republic get the PK, the 7th minute. Sebastian Herrera with 4 in the championship play, 2 more in US Open Cup play. They wanted to get him going. Great opportunity to do that, and the PK is good for Sacramento.
Jack Gurr driving into the penalty box, gets his team a penalty kick, and Sebastian Herrera sends Jordan Farr the wrong way. 1-0 Republic. We're in the 6th minute of the game. Just like Russell Cicerone has, you'll get a chance.
Finding Herrera, who's in the box, lays it back to Villader. Villader may serve this. No, it's going to maybe take another couple dribbles. Across the box. Go to the hard line. Oh, what a slam. What a shot, Jack Gurr. And what a service from Dami Villader. And the Republic have the game's 2nd goal in the 38th minute.
He gets it tonight. And it's that man, Dami Villader, who delivers. Wonderful delivery, back post. Jack Gurr was just waiting for it, and he connects. And Connor Maloney's nothing he can do about that. Kind of knocks it into his own net. But what marvelous technique from the Geordie.
Along the right side, Azukar again trying to get deep into the final third. This one's through. Bailoni will put it through and in. And San Antonio's right back into this game. That's what makes Ignacio Bailoni so dangerous. after a season away. And look at this.
And it's great play by Oluwashi. Just slides that ball perfectly through. Bailoni can take it first time. He just lets the ball come across to a stronger left foot. But the Republic got really, really stretched to commit. Take some shots on goal. You get a defender in there, so test his hands. Just hit the target here if you're Luis Felipe.
Felipe run up. Felipe, what a banger! Oh my goodness, Luis Felipe! I don't care who's in the box. They're not stopping that one, and the crowd is losing it here in Sacramento.
What a way to finish the night. Luis Felipe steps up and just slams that into the top corner. Jordan Farr might have had some trouble getting to that one, so.
I mean, the height of Fabian Garcia couldn't get to it. I don't know if Jordan Farr is as good as Jordan Farr has been over the last 2 seasons.